In today's video I'll be explaining the darkest backstory behind Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So please don't forget to subscribe and like this video because it really helps out a lot for this community. Foxy the Pirate, also known as Foxy or the character in Pirate Cove, is a unique enemy in Five Nights at Freddy's. Story: Five Nights at Freddy's. Despite being somewhat repaired, Foxy was deemed out of order, being left behind in Pirate Cove. Foxy could be heard banging on the door on Phone Guy's Night 4 phone call, implying he was part of the attack on Phone Guy that killed him. Foxy also was strategic when Mike Schmidt during his shift, making sure to begin moving to the office when Mike was not paying close enough attention. However, he was never able to break into the office, as Mike was able to close the door before he could. After fruitlessly banging on the door, Foxy skulked back to Pirate Cove. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. At some point after the pizzeria has closed, Foxy is lured from Pirate Cove to the safe room by Shadow Freddy, and was unable to enter due to his programming preventing him from perceiving it. Foxy was then attacked and torn apart by William Afton, with his remains being left strewn on the floor. However, Fritz's freed soul and the others managed to block the entrance to the safe room to prevent Afton from escaping, and faded away after he died from a Springlock failure. Decades later, Foxy's remains were retrieved, and his head was put on display within Fazbear's Fright, and the rest of his parts being left in a prop box in the office. Fritz's soul was freed in Happiest Day, on Golden Freddy's birthday. The remains of Foxy get burned down in the fire, freeing Fritz, and destroying Foxy once and for all. Foxy is unique in the way that he will emerge from Pirate Cove faster or slower depending on how often the player has the camera open. If the player opens the camera too little, he will emerge faster, until he has left the cove. He runs down the west hall and to the office. Once he reaches the door, he will knock loudly and reduce the power by 1%. The amount of power Foxy takes increases each attack by 5%, starting at 1%, then 6%, 11%, 16%, and so on. After his attack, he immediately resets to a random position within Pirate Cove. A number between 1 and 20 is chosen at random, which is compared to Foxy's current AI level. If the level is more or equal to the number, Foxy will move. He gets an opportunity to progress every 5.01 seconds. I hope that you enjoyed the video and have a blessed day and stay safe.